who's actually going to get the most out of a 157-inch stainless steel outdoor kitchen island? Is it the weekend grill master who wants a fridge, sink and 6-burner grill all in one footprint? Or the casual backyard cook who just needs a place to toss a couple of burgers? And for the everyday buyer wondering if the price tag is justified, does the convenience of built-in storage outweigh the space it takes up? Those are the questions that keep most people on the fence, especially when a unit this large promises a deluxe experience. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's start with the biggest source of hesitation: space. A 157-inch island translates to roughly 13 feet long, which means you need a fairly generous patio or deck. If your backyard is more of a modest slab, squeezing this piece in could feel like trying to park a truck in a compact car spot. I've spoken with a few owners who ended up having to rearrange their entire outdoor layout, moving a fire pit, trimming a garden bed, even pulling up a concrete slab to accommodate the island's footprint. That's not a small commitment, and it's the first reason some buyers end up regretting the purchase. On the flip side, if you already have the room, the island can become a genuine hub for outdoor entertaining. The integrated 44-inch 6-burner grill is a game-changer for anyone who likes to cook multiple dishes at once. Think a steak on one burner, veggies on another, a sauce simmering on a third, and a side of grilled pineapple on a fourth. The double-lined hood with a temperature gauge helps keep the heat steady, so you can move from searing to slow cooking without constantly adjusting the flame. For families that host large gatherings, that kind of flexibility can shave 30+ minutes off the cooking timeline. The fridge and beverage center are not just nice-to-have accessories, they solve a practical problem many outdoor cooks face: keeping drinks cold and ingredients fresh without a trip back inside. I've watched a friend set up a summer brunch where she stored a pitcher of mimosas, a bowl of fresh berries, and a bag of pre-marinated chicken in the fridge, then moved straight to the grill. No juggling cooler bags or sprinting to the kitchen. That convenience translates into more relaxed hosting, which is where the island's value starts to become clear. Now, let's talk about the sink and faucet. In a typical backyard setup, you either have a hose or a portable water container. The built-in sink eliminates the need for a separate prep station. One owner mentioned how handy it was for washing hands after handling raw meat, then quickly rinsing the grill grates without having to drag a bucket over. The faucet's 4-watt electric motor provides decent water pressure for a garden hose connection, but it's not a replacement for a high-flow kitchen tap. If you plan to do heavy dishwashing outdoors, you might still need a secondary water source. Practical strengths start to line up when you consider storage. The island's cabinets and drawers are deep enough to hold grill tools, propane tanks, cutting boards, and even a small cooler. The drawers slide smoothly, which is a small detail that makes a big difference when you're reaching for a spatula while the grill is hot. For those who like to keep everything tidy and out of sight, this hidden storage is a real benefit. However, there are trade-offs. The island is made of stainless steel, which resists rust but can still show fingerprints and water spots after a rainstorm. You'll need to wipe it down regularly if you want it to stay glossy. Also, the unit comes with a propane hose and regulator, but it's also natural gas convertible. Switching from propane to a natural gas line isn't a DIY job for most homeowners. It typically requires a licensed plumber. If you're buying this for a property that only has propane, you'll be fine, but you should be aware of the extra step if you ever want to change fuel sources. Another hidden consideration is the electric motor that powers the grill's igniter and the fridge's compressor. It draws 110 V, so you'll need an outdoor-rated GFCI outlet nearby. If your patio doesn't already have one, you'll have to factor in the cost of installing an outlet that meets code, which can add a few $100s to the overall expense. So, who should buy this island? If you have a spacious deck, love entertaining large groups, and want a single piece that handles cooking, chilling, and cleaning, this is a solid match. It shines for people who use their outdoor space as an extension of the kitchen. Think families that grill every weekend, hosts who throw summer parties, or even small-scale food truck operators who need a permanent outdoor prep station. The built-in fridge, sink, and generous grill surface make it more than just a grill, it's a functional workhorse. Who should skip it? If your backyard is under 300 square feet, you'll likely feel cramped. Also, if you only fire up the grill once a month and don't need a